We'll find out in a minute or so. And hopefully it's not cooked. But if it is cooked, what can you do, right? What can you do? You have to like do 2 key things, and it's a bit weird, so I don't know. We'll see if any of it works at all. But while we're waiting for that, how you doing, guys? How you doing, chat? So I've just come home because I need to check to see if I have ASD drives, because I'm contemplating getting the golem for a little bit, but I figured if I was going to get the golem and I had the materials to go to Wicklow, might as well do that, test out some Wicklow stuff. But I just don't know if I have them. So I know you had to hand stuff in. Ooh, that got laggy. And then like press the bracket to bring stuff up in the lift. I don't remember doing that a whole bunch. So I'm concerned that that might not be running. Concerned that might not be running. And so far, it's looking like YouTube stream no bueno. So I feel like whatever I put in there is now big different. It did. Look at that. It changed its things. Okay. So those keys don't match at all. Good stuff. Love to see it. Oh. Okay. I don't know how they managed to change it. Just change itself on the fly without my permission. Good chat. Good chat, YouTube. Oh, no, it's the same. That's big confusing. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why then. Just for fun. And press that button, which I don't think will work, but it might. But so far, it's looking like whatever I thought I was doing with the YouTube. Okay, no, that worked. Interesting. Oh, we got 2 of those. Okay, that's not what I want at all. So I've essentially doubled up the... Okay. I've doubled up the shorts. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. How the heck have I done that? I don't know, chat. I don't know. That is bizarre. That is odd. Okay. So I have a vertical. Cool. But not the regular. Interesting. That's going to be a mystery for me to figure out. I don't know how that has come to be, but it is what it is. So now I wonder, do I just have 2 screens of the same thing? That might be what's going on. Maybe that's what I'm looking at. Oh, it's done that thing again, right? I think it has. I think it has. Yeah, it's running an old build of this thing. That's what's happening. Okay. That's not what I wanted at all. So someone may have come in here to watch Bitcraft and it's not Bitcraft. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to do dual streaming. And it's good times. It's good times, you can tell. I wonder, can I be cheeky? Copy this stuff here, you know? Can I be cheeky and copy this across? Maybe, maybe not. Naturally, I've done like 2 screens like a cheeky boy. Trying to get it to work. Copy that. Copy that. Bear with me as I try to figure this out, guys. Good times. That's that. Excellent. Change that. Of course, I don't have that image. Oh, wait, no, I do. I do have that image. Interesting. Very interesting. I do love a good little bit of fixing things. It's not the error I thought I was going to encounter, but here we are. But here we are. Where did I put that thumbnail? I'm also wondering if I can like end that stream and start this one again. That, I don't know if that'll work, but we'll see. Where is that thumbnail? There it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. Someone's probably jumped in there hoping to see some Bitcraft and it's not. Very sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. That was unintentional. That was very unintentional. But YouTube's streaming thing is weird. Couldn't quite get it to work perfectly. But now I have a feeling I know what's going on with that. We'll see how we go. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Anyway. Sorry about that, guys. Beautiful. Okay, at least it looks the same now. That's something. That's something. And then this one here. Beautiful. Well, good times. Oh well. Well, I have successfully, though in a weird way and not doing exactly what I wanted to do, I'm now streaming in 3 manners. But it did get weird, so I apologize for that. If you've kind of come in and hoping to see that. Now I can't see the one I want, guys. Now I can't see the one I want. What about this? Ooh, what if I'm big brain? I don't think that'll work. But it might. 2 live streams. Let's check the second one. What if I'm big brain? I don't think that'll work. Nope. That was not the one I wanted. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Cool. Well, it's a bit cooked, but it is what it is. Do with it what I can. Oh, can I change that? Just downgrade that quality so it's not chewing up my bandwidth, you know? Alright. Anyway. Theory's not feeling great tonight, so it's just going to be me. And I was, before all this happened, planning to... Now here's the wonderful part. Is this framey because I'm doing multiple outputs? Could very well be. My CPU's definitely taking the brunt of it. That's for sure.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome.
But we'll get into our hangar. And we'll see if that also struggles. Good little test, though. Good little test. In my hangar, please. And nobody murders me? Beautiful. People jumping into elevators and killing you now, because you can do that, apparently. It was good times. We'll see if it's also chunky framey in my hangar. It is still chunky framey. So I think my CPU is just getting absolutely kicked in the teeth, handling 3 outputs, which makes sense. So it might be the kind of thing that I reserve for just when I'm streaming to YouTube, perhaps, if I can get that working. But an interesting little test, to be sure. Interesting little test, to be sure. But while I'm looking at that, I do want to check to see if I have... What would it be under? Other? I want the ASD drives. How many ASD drives do we have? I love that these aren't stacked still. Oof. Alignment blade. Nope, not what I want. Okay, so I do have a chunk of a secure drives. Okay. So I do in theory have the materials needed to trade to Old Mate. Do I have an empty container? I don't know if I can fit all that in a backpack. Oh, it's the pirate thing, so that's cool. Do I have a regular looking crate? It looks like maybe no. No, here we go. Beautiful. Okay, sweet. We can get this going. We can get this going.
Welcome.
Let's go ahead and
ASOP
grab
vehicle retrieval system.
what ship we're going to take. Let's take... So the Aurora.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please
I can put that on underneath. Oh, actually true. I do also need to grab myself a multi-tool. Because I had one and it was acting oddly. I don't know if it was because it was... Because I know sometimes some models of multi-tools get cooked. Would have been that. I'm not too sure. But I'm assuming that's what was going on. That. Do I have a bunch of ammo for my... I have one mag? Dick, bro. Alright, I can buy that somewhere. It's not the end of the world. That was when somebody killed me and they looted me. And I was like, fair play. Fair play. They jumped in my elevator and they shot me in the back. At a station. I think the bounty hunters just couldn't get to them because they were in Armistice, but they were jumping on elevators, which then dropped Armistice. Interesting gameplay. I mean, if it brings them joy, I suppose. I just lost mags and I was kind of like, oh, okay. But yeah, my CPU is taking an absolute flogging on this. So I think I'll probably... Well, that's the thing too. Can I even end the short stream without bonking out the other one? Maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to downgrade this one too, just so it doesn't take up as much bandwidth. Just trying to get that working. And then I'll figure out the other stuff later on. What was I looking for? I was looking for... put this down first. I don't know, because I like reinstalled a whole bunch of stuff on my PC over the weekend, and I don't know if I had something tweaked in audio, but I swear I can hear the air conditioning in stations now. It's wigging me out. Not a fan. I would like a container, please. One of these is fine. And then other. I guess I could just search it. Favor. Was it 4? No, it was 5 favors. They spell favor correctly or incorrectly? Correctly. Heck yeah. No, maybe wrong. They do spell it correctly. Thank goodness. That would have been sad if they didn't. We go 5. But then 15 ASD drives, I believe it is, for the Golem. Let's hope that I don't get bugged out. Knowing my luck, I will. ASD search. And they want 15, which is wild, but okay. And that's the 15. Cool. So I got 3 bears, I guess. Server blades, data drives, so missions that have failed clearly. Okay, cool. And then back. We'll bring this up and hope that it works. So if you are currently watching this on YouTube in the shorts, I'm probably going to knock the short on the head. So I'm just testing to see if I can get that running. And I think having that many outputs, because I'm going to Twitch and YouTube twice. So I'm probably going to try to knock the short on the head on YouTube. So if you are watching there, feel free to jump across to just regular YouTube viewing. It will be the landscape one. But you see more of the screen, so that's kind of cool. Because I am going to... I'm going to be trialing that and figuring some more out with that, but at the moment I think it is taking up a lot of the PC's resource, poor thing. Because my CPU load is at like 87, even though it should be, unless there's something weird with the output that I've done incorrectly. I don't think I have. I think it's just trying to multitask everything. It could also just be the ADEM plugins. I've had issues with ADEM plugins previously, so it could be that. But I am going to try to knock that on the head. So I just figured I'd let you guys know, if you want to jump across to the regular one, do that now. If the regular stream ends, I apologize, because I've got things connected in OBS. So hopefully I don't knock it on the head. If I do, sorry. But we're going to see if we can not do that, essentially. But we're going to try it now, and I apologize if it does bonk out. But it's just a matter of figuring out how to do that now. Isn't it just? Isn't it just? Oh, I got a spinning circle there. So that might have knocked it on the head, which might be good. Okay, beautiful. I think that one's done. I think that short, for the short stream, I think that is now done. Apologies if you were watching that and enjoying that, but it seems to be quite the strain on the system, as it were. As it were. I do want to get that running though. Feel like that's a pretty good way to do that, but I might do that when I'm running just exclusively through YouTube. But also it might still be running. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. It might still be running. It's hard to say. But I got that one there. I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out if if it struggles. If the CPU is still getting throttled, then maybe I'll know. But it already feels less chunky. So I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that it's not. But if you do happen to see this on a short, let me know that it's still doing that, because that is not intentional. But I do need to bring up yeah, it already feels smoother. I'm going to bring up my Aurora and we go find out where Wicklow would like me to go. And we're going to attempt. I haven't done a Wicklow trade in some time. It's been, what was the last thing I did? I think I did the Navy armor when it was one piece at a time.
Please visit us again.
So, and now it's like a whole suit, but obviously the requirements are a little bit crazier. So we're gonna get this on, and if we get stooged, that's life. I swear the in-game audio is so loud now ever since I wiped everything, like restarted my PC. I don't know what's up with that. Has anyone else noticed that, or is that just a patch thing? Or do I need to turn my master volume down again? Because I've got that down to 50%. Do I need to do master volume down to 50? Or have I just turned my headphones up willy-nilly? Or maybe maybe my Logitech headphones were cooked for the longest time, and I just had a software update when I installed everything again. I don't know. Maybe. It's a maybe. Who could say? I certainly don't know. I certainly don't know. You know what? Before I go flying halfway across the system, let's see if it actually put stuff in there. Okay, it did. Now let's double check that that's actually what we require for the golem. Let's... Not that I don't trust you, Star Citizen, but let's check just in case, right? Let's have a look just in case something's changed, just in case some weird things going on. 5 Wicklow favors, 15 ASD drives. Beautiful. Accept the offer. Where do you want me to go? Oh, I can go to either? Any of them? That's sick. Well, I'll go to whatever one's closest to me then, I guess. And get a golem. I hope it has a cool Wicklow skin. I've not gotten a Wicklow ship before, so I don't know what that's like. Hope it's gangbusters. Hey, Wicklow. I haven't spoken to you forever, sir. Sir? Wait, does the Banu have gender? I don't remember. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've listened to their lore. That'll do. I do like that they finally got rid of that weird nubbin that hangs on there, though I have noticed, I don't know if they updated it, if you're further away visually, it reappears. Let's run back here and see if it's still there. No. Maybe they did. Because I know briefly I'd run towards it and it would have that annoying little notch that used to block stuff. But then when I got with it, it did. Yeah, it did. See? But then when you zoom out, it's probably harder to see on a small screen. But take my word for it, there is that annoying bar there. And then when you visually zoom in, it pops that out. Anyway, not particularly important, but I just thought it was something worth noting. Hello. I like having control over doorways and getting rid of animations, but I will say I do kind of miss the entrance animation for the Aurora because I felt like it was less clunky. But again, I like having the control of being able to jump in without getting locked into an animation, because if somebody's shooting at you, that's frustrating, being locked there and just having them shoot you. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, F2. Geez, I've been playing GTA and everything for so long that I'm forgetting basic controls for this game. Crazy. All right, sweet. Let's go there. We'll hand in the stuff and see if the Wicklow Golem does indeed rock like the description says. It might. I don't know. I hope it does. And I'm currently rocking the ArcCorp paint on my Aurora. So I will work on, in the coming weeks, trying to get the shorts version as well as this running. I think I have to set up a whole new thing on OBS just to run exclusively to YouTube, because with the multi-stream software I have, it won't let me stream to YouTube unless the primary, which is currently Twitch, is also streaming. So I've got to finagle that and play around with stuff. So it's stuff I'm going to try to work on. I've also removed a lot of the fluff. So a lot of the things I used to have in the stream, like the beard stroke and the tanger and all that, I have taken that out, or rather I haven't put it back in, because with the whole reinstall of everything, I figured I would just kind of start from scratch with a bunch of things and see if I can get stuff running smoothly with very simple stuff. So if you notice anything that you're familiar with is gone, that's why. With Windows 11 kind of taking over and Windows 10 support ending and all that jazz, I figured, well, I've been putting off getting the old SSD out of my PC and upgrading Windows, so it seemed like a good time to do it because I had the long weekend. And it was painful, but ultimately I think worth it. Because unlike other Windows upgrades, this one so far hasn't been as painful. There are certainly things I miss, certain features or the way that the UI acts that I miss, but ultimately not the worst thing in the world. It wasn't as drastic a change as like going from XP to Windows 7, if you guys remember that, or even 7 to 8. Remember 7 to 8? Good God. That was a slap in the face with a dead fish. It felt like a personal attack. I don't know if anyone else felt that way, but changing that software over and the way they changed everything felt like a personal attack. But I have been playing GTA Online and like going through the businesses and finding all the money and stuff. And I just bought the salvage yard, which is kind of what inspired me. I'm like, oh, okay, I will have a look and see if I can get some industrial stuff going on in Star Citizen, because I haven't done as much of it of late because it hasn't felt rewarding. I'm sure a lot of other people know exactly what I'm talking about. The lack of real progression. Like, you've got salvage, which is a fun enough game loop, but the reputation they have for their missions doesn't even have a visual aid. Like, you don't know where you're at. I think they need to add a different reputation system and have it as like numerical experience so people can tell what the heck's going on, what they're grinding for, where it's all at. Because at the moment it just feels like, oh, I have to do like this many of something, and you just hope for the best. You don't know if that's actually it. You just hope. May I please have a hanger? Wicklow, please give hanger. Oh, someone's left their Duvalaki there, their wolf. Someone's left their wolf there. That's crazy. Please, thank you. So if the Wicklow, how pessimistic of me. If the Wicklow trade doesn't work and I don't get the golem, because, I mean, sometimes that just happens, I'll probably just do some salvaging with the vulture. And not even for money, honestly. Mostly just to cruise around, find broken ships, break them down. Just for the S&Gs, you know? Where is our... Is that it? That is. That's right. It's got like weird things in front of it, but it is still technically the elevator. Or the freight elevator, I should say. with these cool little holographic palm trees. Yes, Wicklow. So I'll do the trade. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. I won't, wait, I don't know how it works with ships. Do I need to put my ship away so it comes up? Is that a thing? I don't actually know. Is that a light or a gem? Bro, that looks like a gem. The loot goblin in me was like, treasure? Is that treasure that I can take? I would love to take some treasure. I really should have had a look at those pirate crates while I was at New Babbage. I wanted those so badly when I saw them. I think it was like last Halloween. No, last pirate. Was it last pirate week? And they're like, oh, it's part of a thing. And I was like, but I want the thing. Give me the thing. I just want the crates. And they gave us the crates as a reward for something. I don't remember what it was. I didn't even remember. What did we get the crates as a reward for? Oh, it's the pirate code. Yeah, I didn't do any research on that. I just saw it posted on Reddit and I was like, thank you. I don't like treasure hunts that are mostly on their website. It just feels gooberish, you know? It feels goober. All right, we're gonna do this, but because I don't trust the inventory, I'm gonna wait like 15-30 seconds and then bring the elevator up, because it'll spread those ASD drives out just cause CIG loves to troll us, you know? That's cool, I guess. All right, let's bring this bad boy up and see if it did anything for me. Let's bring it up. All right. Yes. I would like to deliver that and get my cool Wicklow golem. They got like a sand color for most of the ships, right? Like a tan desert kind of thing. Yes. Okay, golem rocks. Do I need to hit this thing? This is what I'm always concerned about. Drake golem Wicklow special access at a Wicklow Emporium King of Station Key. Yes. Ooh. Wait. Oh. Retrieve. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Can I fly it straight out of here? Ooh. That's cool. Ooh. No, wrong key. Can you tell I haven't played in a while, guys? Can you tell I haven't played in a while? Still want to have my dude in the view. There we go. He's just down the bottom there. He's just down the bottom there. Don't you worry. Now the ship will come up and it won't be in the camera range. It won't be in the camera range, you know? And it'll be all my fault. Because I was greedy. And I wanted to have my stupid noggin in the camera shot, you know? That's fine. Whoa. Bro, if it's a Sulin, the ultimate troll, CIG is like, haha, beard, we don't like you. Enjoy your new Sulin. I wonder if it's got different components in it, in the golem. Because some ships do, right? Or is that a thing wait, do they still do the components separately now as a mission? Actually, no. Oh, can I see it? Oh. 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 Ooh. It does look sandy. Oh. That's kind of sick. That's... You know what? You know what? I'm glad I did this instead of buying it for $1 million at like some random place in Pyro. This looks gangbuster. Oh. It's like a gold and silver. It's not even like a sandy thing. Okay. Or like pearlescent almost. Ooh. Okay. All right. I will say not as exciting as if it had been just like deserty sandy. Not heartbroken. Mildly like, okay. All right. But still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's fly it somewhere, shall we? The golem. Do some mining. That's pretty cool. Oh. I forgot how, like, tiny but long it is. Such a wild little vehicle. Such a wild little vehicle. Alright, turn him on and see what he's... oh, no, I should have been looking forward. Oh, I scanned it, there's Copy in there? Okay. And I see... Okay, so we do only have the 2 displays. Alright. I want to know what my signal is. The wildest, tiniest cross section, bro. IR is 20k. EM is 10. So it must have industrial parts then, right? I'm assuming that's what's going on. Does my button for VTOL is not active? Okay, I need to change that. I know they changed a few things. And I want my VTOL. Because, I mean, if you're going to fly a Drake ship that has VTOL that actually works, looking at you devs who ruined the Vulture, then you might as well use the VTOL, am I right? You know what I mean? All right. We're going to go to New Babbage. I don't think I've got any mining attachments there to, like, put onto the... or modules, I suppose, technically. But I'm going to have a look just in case. Just in case. You never know. There might be something. There might be something. It might be pretty cool. Might be amazing. It might be game changing. I don't think I have anything. I think it got wiped. I think during one of the... I think like 2 or 3 patches have gone by since the last time. No, I used the Golem when I got the Asgard. Because I filled that thing up. No, wait. Was it the Asgard? No. It was just the Golem and I used the C2. That's right. I put it in the C2 and I put a whole bunch of crates and stuff in it. Which I'm contemplating doing again. Just because then I can do a bunch of mining. Maybe. I also don't think I have a great deal of stealth components. So that might kind of be a moot point. Though, that being said, I think there's like some basic stealth components you can get at Orison, right? I think I have basic stuff here. And this ship uses like 1 and 1 and 1. It might just be the quantum drive that I'd need a stealth one of. Or shields. No, wait. You know what? This was also something that made me think maybe I should go salvaging. Just to go grab a random bunch of like, even like base components, just for the fun of it. Because sometimes I'll be taking components out of a ship and I won't have even just like a trashy component. You know, when you're melting a ship and you're like, oh, well, I want to keep the components, but I got to put some rubbish in it. But you never have rubbish on hand. So I was like, maybe I should just take the Vulture out and do that. Hey, how you doing, Jimmy? So now I'm on the fence. Do I want to go mining or do I want to take the Vulture out and grab random trash? As wild as it is that I just got the Golem, I think I might do the Vulture. Maybe. I think I might just take the Vulture out. Not to make money specifically. I mean, sure, I can make a little bit of cash, but it's not really a priority. But maybe I'll just use imagination and pretend that salvage is an actual gameplay loop, you know? Just imagine and pretend and huff the copium. And just dream of a time when it makes sense. Or mine, I don't know. I don't hate the paint job. Let me just have a run towards there. Now that I'm in some brighter light, let's have a look. Okay. There's kind of like a weird slate, but it does have a bit of pearlescence to it. And a coppery gold with like the very industrial stripes that they love so much. Okay. I mean, it's cool. I do wish that it was a bit dustier and dirtier, but that's probably just like my pyro trashy man mentality kicking in. Maybe that's what that's about. But you know. So I'm thinking, what would be the places that'd be best to like break stuff down though? Where am I? I'm in New Babbage. I could go to like the mining locations, see if people have abandoned ships there. That might be something that's happened, quite possibly. Might be the go. But I will put this ship down into storage, and I'll look to see if I do actually have stealth. I feel like I put a bunch of stealth stuff onto the Aurora, but I want to keep that there because I like the Aurora as like a cheeky little runaround. And I'm looking forward to their rework. I hope it's soon, honestly. The Aurora is an underrated. Playing Star Citizen, basically a space taxi driver with better graphics. I mean, yeah. I've been playing GTA Online a bunch, Jimmy. Just like in, you know, like a private server and playing with my friend and like doing the businesses and stuff. And it's probably one of the worst things I could have done because I'm like, oh wow, actual gameplay. And so I'm constantly comparing Star Citizen to that. But I figured, all right, I'll jump in Star Citizen for a wee bit. I had originally planned to play with my friend, but he's not feeling well, so I'm just running some solo stuff at the moment. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go mining in the Golem, go arbitrarily looking for broken ships in my Vulture. Game's so loud, bro. I don't know what I've done to the settings to make everything so loud. It's crazy. Or, I don't know, run ASD facility or something. But I'm right there with you, Jim. Yeah. At the moment, I have a strained relationship with Star Citizen. I get very frustrated with it, and I say mean things to it. And I feel like those mean things are deserved. Are we comparing SC to games now? Yeah. I mean, it's a one-sided comparison though, isn't it, Vilger? It is a one-sided comparison. Hey there, Vilge. What are you playing lately, man? What are you cracking on lately? I just went and traded a bunch of stuff for the Golem from Wicklow. I don't hate the paint. I was hoping for more like just a standard sand, but I don't know where I got the impression that he had just a very sandy. I guess it's just the lighting that people have taken. I think that's a very default kind of Wicklow paint job, right? Oh, you know, I mostly playing GTA in my personal time, but I figured for a stream I'll jump into Star Citizen just so I can chat to people. But what I want to, I'm in the wrong thing. I got to send the ship down first to see what components I have to put on the Golem. Baldur's Gate 3, I was considering reinstalling that. I was so close to reinstalling that Vilger. I did like a full PC wipe, except for like my hard drives that have like, you know, my recordings and stuff. But like the operating system and like, you know, OBS and all those things, I did a full reinstall. So I got Windows 11 now, getting used to that. It's been a bit of a shift, but it's one of those things that I feel like in hindsight, you're always like, it's a good thing to do. Hey, Red Waffles, how you doing, man? What are you playing tonight? Welcome in, Raiders. Free nerds! Free the nerds. Free the nerds. I would normally press like the beard stroke, but I've reinstalled everything on my PC, so I'm running a very thin version of OBS at the moment. There's some SnowRunner. I've always contemplated doing those, but I feel like if I started playing those games, I'd convince myself that I need a steering wheel, much the same way as I convinced myself I needed the flying sticks. So I'm holding off for that exact reason. It's a good game. The patch 8 introduced a new subclass, so much means to break the game. Maybe I should jump in just because of that, Vilger. Maybe I should jump back into Baldur's Gate just because of that. I think once I get done with GTA, because I'm running GTA Online in the meantime, but there's a bunch of stuff coming out, like Active Matter I want to give a crack. What's the other thing I'm waiting on? Battlefield 6, obviously, that's going to be coming out the weekend that I'm at PAX, so I won't be able to play it the release weekend. And there's something else I'm waiting on as well, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. I got given a code for Jump Ship, but I did message the devs and I was like, hey, I want to play it with my mate Ethereally. Can I please get another code? And I'm waiting on an answer from them, so we'll see how that goes. But worst case scenario, I by myself, like a big loser. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And then coming back to Star Citizen, which is a game that has like Great Golem Wicklow work special, just that's a mouthful. The Verse, I haven't played much of the Verse, Waffles. I haven't played much of the Verse, to be honest. Not a lot has drawn me back in. I had the Apollo for 2 days. It might be the shortest time that I've ever had a pledge ship that I've melted. I genuinely think I had the Sulin for longer. I think I had the Sulin for longer than I did the Apollo. The Apollo was just too slow for me. I mean, I get the, if you love medical and you love the RP side of it, it's a very cool, like, you know, live aboard kind of ship. I get that. And I definitely think they should put some of those elements into whatever rework of a constellation they do later down the track. Try cutting jump ships as in the playtest, and they told me to get, jeez. Woof. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Rat. Maybe they'll tell me the same. Giving Sulin longer than Apollo speaks volumes. It does, but I mean, the Sulin was kind of cool, right? It was fun to fly. It was challenging and weird because like the takeoffs were different. But yeah, it's a bit telling. It's a bit telling. I got some vapor blocks. What about, you wouldn't need to go a high level for a golem, right? Delta Max is a B. Do I need that? Do I even need that? Slipstream 8. No, we'll go Delta Max. Yeah. Calm down. Calm down now. Do I need a VK0? That seems like a bit overkill. It's funny, I think it's because I talk too much shit. Well, I mean, if you talk too much shit, then they're like, wait, this guy? This piece of shit? No, sir, you may not. I mean, especially if they hear Ethereally talk. Ethereally says some wild stuff, so they definitely don't want him playing. I'm gonna have to go buy some. I'm gonna do the Vulture. I was this close to build the Apollo chain in the end, didn't airlock. The airlock was such a weird thing. I don't know why they did that. Why are they still doing this whole airlock thing? Like, in the butt? An airlock in the butt of the ship? That makes no sense. That's wild. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna do. We'll check the utility. I do have some mining thingies. Torrent module and focus. I know Stampede's cool, but I mean, we don't need to change the shield. Do I want to mine? No. I think I just want to salvage, but mostly just to break ships down. Just find random ships that have been abandoned and break them down. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's, yeah. If you think about it, it makes perfect sense to have some National Geographic scene. Bro, it's going to look like when one of those wasps lays its eggs in a caterpillar, bro. Wait, they need to make an alien boarding ship that does that. Like a wasp, right? And then like the Legionnaire that has the tube, it uses like a thorax stinger, so it grabs onto the ship, and then it puts its thorax, which is like its airlock thing, and then the aliens rush in. And it's basically like that weird wasp. Have you seen that on National Geographic stuff? That wasp that lays its egg inside the caterpillar? And the wasp larva just like keeps eating the inside of the caterpillar. It's messed up. It's messed up. Nature is wild, bro. Nature's scary. It's icky scary. It's icky scary. I'm gonna check because I'm not convinced that it stopped. Although I think it might have. But I just want to double check to make sure that I'm not streaming twice to YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm not because my CPU isn't cooking itself. But paranoid me, you know, paranoid me is kind of like, but what if you are like a big dummy? What if you are streaming twice like a big dummy? And then I'd be like, hey, don't be mean to me. And I'd be like, well, if it walks like an idiot, all right, we can knock that on the head. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's done. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. We did it for 13 minutes. It was a cool test, though. It was a cool test. It was a cool test. Insect world is messed up. Bro, it's wild. Thank goodness there's not enough oxygen for those things to be real big. Because they'd get us. They'd get us, bro. Do I have enough ammunition? I don't. Because that dude killed me and took my ammo, bro. Where am I? I'm in New Babbage. Okay. Let's bring up Le Vulture. Oh, thank you for reminding me, past beard. I've got to go into my controls and give my, because they, wait. Well, this is a bad example for the VTOL. Oh, it's got the stupid little things. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself. What I need to do is make sure the VTOL is bound to my sticks. Right? Is it operator modes? Is it? No. No. Is it? No. Is it in? It's not in flight, is it? Fly movement? Is it? I think it is. Landing systems there. Hey! It just wasn't even... Rude. Okay. For that side. For that. And cycle configuration. And that is that one. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, we're good. So what games are we looking forward to, chat? What games besides... Because I know you're all so excited for CitizenCon. I know it's circled on your calendar. I know it is, but let's just pretend for a moment that Star Citizen isn't the most important thing in your life. What games are we waiting on? What are you guys going to be playing in the next month or so? Tell me, inspire me, give me more things to spend my money on that aren't ships. What do you got for me, guys? What do you got for me? Give me the inspirations. Yeah. I reckon a medium salvage ship would be awesome just if they had extra big guns on it. Like bust through shields and whatnot, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Aeon 2 Light No Fire. Do we have anything further for Light No Fire? Or is it still kind of like one day? Because they obviously don't do hype stuff, right? But we haven't heard any like whispers. And I think the assumption is because they've done some cool new stuff on No Man's Sky that is coming to that. Okay, sweet. My VTOL stick button works, but whoever the dev in charge of ruining the Vulture by not having the thrusters rotate for VTOL, it doesn't do that. I'm still so mad about that. Who let someone do this? Still in one day territory? I'm not mad about that, Vilja. I think it's one of the best things they've ever done, just going, cool, we just lock stuff behind doors and just release stuff. You speak really well. Did you take notes from a stand-up comedian? No, I just talk to myself a lot. Jimmy. Talk too much. Talk too often, talk too quickly. I used to have to slow down speaking when I used to work in a retail job where I'd sell things, and I had a lot of tourists or a lot of people who were kind of moving into Australia, and they would speak to me, and I was constantly asked, sorry, I'm not fluent in English. Can you slow down? What is sticking out of my ship? What's this weird green stuff? What is this? Is this just lazy painting? What'd you guys do? What is this? What is this? What is that? What is this filth? Who did this? What dev did this? What? Come on. Come on. Jeez. That's wild. Did I open I did, okay. I was like, I don't remember if I opened this or not. I just went on a rant. All right, so we're gonna try to find some ships to break down. Not that we need money, but if I can find something that looks like a different. Is that HUD always there, or have I just changed something? That's odd. Do I not have advanced? Oh, maybe it's like because my settings have changed. Maybe I don't have advanced HUD on all the time. Oh, that might be a thing. Where's the advanced HUD stuff? I think that's what it is. Because I've like reinstalled the game. Aha. Aha. Yes. Yes. Advanced HUD prefers labels. I don't know if that's it. Is that what I want? Yes, maybe. I don't think that'll work now because I'm like, I've already gotten this ship, so it's kind of like set that up, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. So, what do we got? We got 3 moons in this spot. Or do I want to check one of the mining things? Maybe check one of the mining things. Maybe we'll suss that out first. Maybe. I'm fast, boy. Whee! One of these days when we're doing this, I'm just gonna crash into someone, right? You ever have that thing where you're doing the quantum jump and you get interdicted, and it's not by a player, but it's just because like, at first you're like, oh, I don't see an enemy ship. I'll just keep racing forward. But it's because there was like that random wreckage of like, I think it's the Freelancer or maybe the Caterpillar. And then it just rushes up and you crash into it and you explode. And you're like, oh, that's why I got interdicted, because there was something in my way. Thanks, CIG. Oh, actually, you're absolutely right, chat. I keep forgetting. I need to go get some ammunition. Because that dude killed me and took my bullets. He got me. He killed me, Mom. He shot me in the chest. Took my ammo. Picky bloody prawn he was. Picky bloody prawn. I'm keen for Light No Fire Villager, but I don't know. I've been feeling a way about it. Like every time I see the basic kind of footage they play out, and then I see the updates for No Man's Sky, I'm like, wait, am I gonna hate this? I'm concerned I might hate it. And I don't want to. I want to like it. Like I like the idea of it. Yo. Algernon Bigglesworth, Fluffy Gamer, are these just huge ships that have names? Or am I just now getting an auto scan of names? What? Did they change it? Yo, they changed it. When did this happen? Did they hot patch this? Now we don't have to scan ships to get their IDs? I kind of liked that we had to scan them. What's up with that, CIG? Did the people cry? Did the people cry, CIG, and you capitulated again? Or did one of your interns break the code again? Which was it? Yeah, dead set. That's a fake player. Look at that. Dude's got numbers for names. That's a dude using cheats. I don't know if he is. I'm just assuming. But who puts a name? That's disgusting. So yeah, we just don't need to scan people anymore to see their name. You just see their name. Cool. Okay. There goes pirate anonymity, I guess. Not that they care, but still. Bit odd. Bit of an odd choice, CIG. But you know, you're kind of known for them, I guess. Doubt they capitulated. They still have master modes. I mean, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. I mean, I'm not saying it ruins the game to put that in there, but it was one of the things they added in that a lot of people didn't like, that I was like, you know what? I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a great idea. I'm not against it. I would like to dunk on people without them knowing who I am. I would like to be anonymous when I decide to be a murder hobo. Wait, do I have a butt ton of ammunition here that I've already bought and I just didn't check? I might. I don't. I don't. But it doesn't hurt to look just in case, you never know. Have you become one of my permanent YouTube viewers, Vilja, because you hate ads? Have I converted you? You're like, you know what? I'm sick of ads. I'm going to take advantage of Beard of Oz's generosity and kindness and consideration and watch it on the YouTubes, the two of you. I like the YouTube streaming. I would like to only do the YouTube streaming, but people are still very attached to Twitch and the things that Twitch has, which is a shame because I'm not particularly fond of them. But, you know, it is what it is. Galleria. Galleria. I have no ads in Twitch. I broke up with Twitch, so here I am. Fair. I hope more people do, honestly. I've got to do some tweaking on my OBS because I want to do a stream on OBS that's just to YouTube, but I want to do it to the YouTube and YouTube Shorts. I feel like that'd be cool, right? I feel like a lot of people doom scroll through YouTube. Because I tried the TikTok streaming and TikTok doesn't like me when I speak because I say the words that are naughty. And I think either they've got someone who reports me or it's just like automated and goes, "What? I don't like that Beard said that word." And then it bans me for 7 days. And I go, "Oh no, the horror. You don't even pay Australians." I would like 10 magazines, please. I keep forgetting to put my bag as a default, so I'll just put it there. What was it that finally pushed you over the edge to break up with Twitch? And have you broken up with Star Citizen yet? Because I'm between the two of them, which do you think is more toxic? Which is more toxic, Twitch or Star Citizen? Because they're both pretty, you know. Do you have like a super mullet? No. Like some Targaryen hair. Okay. Talk with a few people and find better expression on YouTube and DCP talk. That's funny. I had to read that one out slowly. Yeah. I agree. I just wish OBS made it easier for me to set up some different profiles. I tried it once before and it was a headache for me. But I mean, it might have been a headache because I had so much, so many browser sources and stuff in and I had to copy some stuff across, maybe. But I do want to try that out because yeah, I go through these cycles where like once every year and a half, I start getting really mad with Twitch. I'm like, I'm leaving. And then I do. And then everyone's like, why don't you stream on Twitch? And then I go back like a little baby, like a little baby bitch. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad that the community can't all join forces and go Twitch, you know? One day maybe. But probably not. I don't know what those letters mean. Amazon Web Service? Is that what that means? I don't know young person lingo, sorry. I'm old and uncool. And I stand by it. I should have grabbed water bottles while I was there, but whatever. Amazon Web Server, bullshit web server. Oh, okay. I clearly know so little about technology that all of that just went over my head, but it is what it is. I don't like the thrusters offline thing. That upsets me. That emotionally scars me. Why no? Oh, no. Okay, that's still there. Why no fixie? Oh, my landing gear still down? Yeah. Why no fixie, Star Citizen? Oh, wait, I know why. Was it Star Citizen? Is not young, but yeah, too technical. Yeah, I'm a bit of a smooth brain. I got a brain like a boiled egg. There's no wrinkles or folds. Wait, no, okay, I just can't see it. I've clearly been flying non-Drake ships for a while because I'm not used to the orange interface, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why my brain's like, hey, Microtech will have some cool stuff on the ground. Let's just find, you know what? It could very well. I went to like a, what do they call them? Hello Bottom? What is Hello Bottom? Let's go have a look at Kello Bottom. There might be something there. I don't know. Has anyone tested, because I saw someone talking about it, that the aid shelters now have medical beds that you can use to like heal tier whatever damage. You can't spawn at them, but you can heal, which I think is cool. Whether or not that becomes something that people actually mechanically get a use out of, you know, like criminals that are like, oh, I can't get to here. I can go to an aid station and quickly heal up. But again, I don't think it's the thing they really care about, right? I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, oh, when they bring in XYZ, it'll matter, but so many things seem contingent on that, and it kind of makes me sad. I'm getting a bit tired of when this is in, this will work, you know? Rust is offline. They're not. I'm flying. Why are you lying to me, CIG? Why are you lying? Okay, the fact that I haven't gotten any pings means that no one's come here. 1, 2, 3, testing. No! No. Could it be a ship there? There might be a ship there. It might be. It might be. No, it's a turret. Dang it, I got excited. But it's just a turret that wants to murder me. What is Kello Bottom? This is a cool little area. Like, visually. It's like the kind of area that if this wasn't such a big game in the sense of like the scale, and you didn't have a ship, and you just kind of lived in this valley, like, oh yeah, this valley, I like chop down some trees, mine some rocks. I live here, I got my little base. That'd be kind of sick. Yeah, what creatures are those? Tundra Copian? Do we get missions to kill Tundra Copian? Sometimes? I feel like we do. Where are they? Is it in Mercenary? It's in Mercenary. All invasive creatures. But sometimes it gives you the one where it's for the Mareks, which sucks. Let's take it anyway. Do what it says. Yeah. It's Mareks. Yeah. Copian. Oh. I'm at Microtech. What? Tell me more. Just Copian? Can it be any of the Copian? Does it have to be a specific Copian? Hull invasive. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have these, right? Because I'm probably going to see a bunch of these animals anyway when I'm cruising around trying to find minables. That Marek as well? Bro, they want these Marek gone. All right. I feel like I see a bunch of them anyway. You know? Oh. It's on the other side of the mountain. Okay. Let's go get this Copian first and see if it does the thing. If it does the thing. There's an awful lot of Copian down there. That's an awful lot of Copian, guys. I feel like I might need to put that mission up. See if it worked, you know? Yeah, boy! Do we need Tundra Copian horns for anything? Why do I feel I do? Should I just be collecting this anyway? What was the not ASD? The stupid medical mission where they're like, we need this to the losers that couldn't solve the regen crisis. Is it Tundra Copian horns they wanted? I feel like Tundra Copian horns were super popular, right? We needed those for like a Wicklow trade way back in the before times. You know what? I'm just gonna kill him. and assume that I do indeed need them. This started off as a salvage mission, and it is a salvage mission. I'm salvaging blood. I killed 11 of 15, guys. I killed 11 of 15. This was totally the plan all along. This was the original intention. I do wish that my little food producer, you know, in my ship would produce food, because now my guy's thirsty. He's 87% hydration. Okay, sick. Luckily, some sort of official group has told me to slay these foul beasts. Otherwise, Base Peter, what are they called here? Paws? Paws would be like, you can't, they shake their fists. What's a Space Karen? They're like, you can't do this. I'm like, well, I just did. You can't do anything about it. And then they become like Space Collective Shout, right? And then they petition the UEE Bank. Wait, what's it called? What's the wallet thing called? Nope, that's not it. Used to be called something, now it's gone. Anyway, gonna throw copies into the ship's food processor. I mean, if they let us, that'd be sick, right? I like watching Super Mac Brother does his off-grid stuff. And I think I can only watch him do it and I can't do it myself because I would eventually get frustrated because I need like a purpose, right? I can only role play for so long before I start getting bored, right? I've done role play server games for like GTA and Red Dead, and eventually I'm just like, I need mechanical rules, you know? I'm too much of a gamer in that sense. Because even in like Dungeons and Dragons, the goal is to increase the number on character sheet, right? And I don't even have increased number on character sheet in Star Citizen. And so the motivation is 0. Why can't we take the chin horn? Look, they got a chin horn too. Surely the pelts on these things are worth something. Look at that beautiful, beautiful botting. You know? You can make leather armor. That'd be sick. That'd be cool. Can we pick these up yet? Brother, we can. Remember when you couldn't pick them up? Remember when you couldn't pick up Copian bodies? That's cool. It's such a small thing to be excited by. Bro, we're being gaslit by this game so much that I'm excited that a basic thing like that works. That's embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for me. I mean, if you guys want to feel embarrassed as well, you can. I'm not saying you have to. No obligation to feel embarrassed. But, you know, you probably should. If you felt the same way I did, then probably you should feel embarrassed. We can all feel embarrassed together. So it's not just me. Let's go kill some Marek. All right. Also, why can't I have 2 missions showing on my side HUD at the same time? Because sometimes I got stuff that overlaps, right? And I gotta sit there and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. These SOBs, you know what I mean? These SOBs. Marek have like the Marek Pearl, right? We need that for stuff too, right? Where's the birds? Okay, there's one there. Alright. There's more Tundra Copian. Let's get him. Let's get him, boys. Let's get him.
Landing gear up.
Oh, that's a cool little copse of trees. I do like that the trees are getting less trash, right? It's still not amazing, but you know, getting less trash. Hello, Tundra Copian. My name's Beard of Oz, and I've been paid by, I don't even remember the name of them. Let's just say a government agency run by humans wants you guys eradicated. And eradicated you shall be. Oh, actually, the mission just got completed. But I didn't kill all of them. Let's see if the mission pops back up again, because it might as well get paid. I might as well get paid a lot, right? I might as well get paid a lot while I'm killing these weird creatures. Reduce overpopulation? Don't mind if I do. Another 15? Okay. Bro, if you're gonna keep paying me this, why don't you just do it like, what's it called? Hold to arms. Just have a non-stop, be like, hey, today I'm murdering Copians. Today I'm systematically destroying entire bloodlines of Copian. I'm getting Game of Thrones on these Copian and wiping out their entire lineage, you know? Did you die? You still alive? Nah, got him. Nice. Love to see it. Good work. Good work. Gotta keep Microtech safe. Also gotta kill a bunch of those Marek. I feel like they're harder to kill. It's one of those situations where I'm gonna have to land, right? Because they're a bit harder to shoot because they're like tiny little birds flying around in the sky, being all Boyd-like. Boyds. Damn you, Boyd. Everywhere I go. I got this out just in case the Copian get fresh. Look, they're fresh. Hold my shield. Nice try. I've killed so many of your irradiated brethren in the ASD facilities. A regular Copian doesn't scare me. I've had hordes of them. 20, 30, 7,000 running beneath my feet, bumping me in the air, killing me with radiation sickness. I couldn't do anything. I died instantly. I'm not afraid of you. You zero radiation rat. You disgusting, pale, pink little mole rats with horns. Yeah. I've seen what you can become with a little bit of negligent radiation. And it makes you look weak. Oh, there's one at the front there. Killing Copians is fun, guys. I don't know if you've done it recently, but it's quite fun. I don't know if these horns are... Ooh. Was that just my backpack making a sound, or was that like a Marek? It sounded like a seagull. I was like, wait, what? I don't know why they aren't together, right? You'd think the Mareks would be flying around just... Oh, is it just the dead sounds because they still haven't figured that out? That's what it is, okay. I thought it was Mareks or something, but it's just because they haven't figured out. Because these guys don't understand sound. How many of these got in my bag? I got 19. 100 Copian horn. Wait, was there... Let's have a look to see if that mission's there. The one that's like, hey, you need to bring us some horns because we're going to save people from the regen crisis. We're going to do it a slow way, and we're not going to do evil experiments like Joran. Is it under... I don't think it's under mercenary, is it? No, it's under like... election. Interested in building a better future? Cave Copian horn? Eh. Come on, man. I got all these Tundra Copian horn. What are you talking about? Disgusting. No, I don't want to do that mission for Cave Copian horn. Cave Copians are for losers. Losers that no one likes. Even their mum doesn't call them on their birthday. Disgusting. How dare you? How dare you ask me to collect Cave Copian horns? Who do you think you are? How dare you? The audacity of you. I hope you guys fail to fix the regen crisis, and I hope the UEE Navy bombs you from orbit. Wherever you are, I hope they bomb you from orbit. I think I'm gonna have to manually turn on these HUD things, guys, because the settings did do it. HUD. Advanced. Ooh. 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 Pretty. I like it. Alright, let's go get those Mareks and try not to get distracted by even more Copian. I probably will get distracted by Copian. Oh, look, there's more Tundra. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, Beard. Ignore the Copian. We need to go get the Mareks. We need to find the Mareks. But there's so many Tundra Copian. Remember when we couldn't find Tundra Copian to save our lives, guys, because it was a Wicklow thing? And now they're everywhere. Because we stopped killing them. We stopped wiping them out. That's the problem. Is that the music that I'm playing that's playing like weird alien sounds, or is it in the game? Freaking me out. Freaking me out, guys. I think that's where the... I don't think this location has anything cool. Oh, yo. Just here? Mareks are just here? I guess I'll... Sure. I can't see them. Wait, let's just... Okay, it is here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I landed here that it was actually here and not on the other side of the mountain. I might just walk over there, right? And see if I can see these Mareks. I mean, what else am I doing, guys? I'm collecting Copian Horn for nothing. Creating my own progression. And do some murder. Do some animal murder. Look what you've forced me to do, CIG. Your lack of content has made me engage with some of your lamest content. Good job. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy, CIG. I hope this brings you all kinds of... You sick fucks. You disgusting, filthy human beings. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. I hope when you go to bed tonight, both sides of your pillow are warm and slightly damp. How it comes to be that way, I'll let you use your imagination, but I hope that's the result. He's gonna pack eggs. Let's see if I can see these birds at all. Where are these birds? Boys. Where are they? Where you hide? Are they in the sky? No. Are they even here? Is it or is it one of those things where I need to get close and it spawns in? Oh, that's cool. Cool little grassy little spot there. Doesn't take away from the fact that there's no birds here. Where's the birds? Where's the birds, CIG? They did used to sit on rocks, right? Am I imagining that? Am I thinking of a different game that makes sense? I swear they used to like sit on rocks. And there was like weird little pterodactyls. That's just dust. Okay. Not birds flying. I don't think there's any Mareks here, chat. I don't think there's any Mareks here. I think it's a lie. Been around the corner, it's an ambush. Well played. Well played, CIG. Okay. I'm starting to think that there might not be any birds here. I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but it feels like there's no birds. It feels like maybe this is a con. Maybe it's something that's broken. Like, I cannot think of the last time that I genuinely looked for the birds. I know I've seen the markers, but that's not to say that I've ever seen the actual birds spawn in. Maybe it's just broken. And because no one gives a shit. No one's ever gone, hey, by the way. Or there's just an issue council thread that's like 2 years old that CIG's just ignoring. So they're like, sorry guys, we need to build the latest ship. We don't have time to fix your fucking birds. Our fucking birds. They're your fucking birds. And they're not working. And now you want me to kill them. I can't kill what's not there, CIG. I can't. Much as I wish I could, much as I try to think positively. Have you guys put any loot at these locations yet, you SOBs? These spots have so much potential. Drugs? Rude. Rude. The audacity of you. That's fucking rude, CIG. I'm getting tired of that shit. Got all excited. Because the bunker missions now, that counts as mission stock. So I get a 75% loss on selling it to junkyards. When are we getting these in? When are we getting these? Working things of these? Maybe I will go back to salvage then. Find a ship. This was like the first place I stopped at too. That's wild. I got distracted so easily. So damn easily. Pretty on brand for me, actually. That's pretty on brand for me. Is this one you just sit on or can I open it? It's just a chair. It's just a chair, Beard. They don't add content to this game. Ooh, elevator? Ah, rude. Wait, what? What? Okay. That was odd. Disconcerting, even. How dare you? How dare you, CIG? Does your audacity know no bounds? Your flagrant insult to me? Slapping me in the face with a dead fish? You bust. Ooh. No, it's just artwork, guys. It's just artwork. I mean, isn't it all just artwork? Bullshit. Bullshit artwork. Anyway. Do I climb to the top knowing that there's nothing there at all? Ooh. Yeah. Pretty cool. Does it actually do anything? I remember reading somewhere that like some of that stuff doesn't even do anything. What about this one? Is this a door? Ooh. Little blue lights. Let me in. Let me in. So much potential. Wasted. Wasted. Why, CIG? The list of things started and not completed is wild for this game, guys. Insane. Like, it's a company of ADHD. They can't finish a single thing they start. It's crazy. Can you imagine? Wild. Absolutely wild. I'm so annoyed about those birds. It's had a very strong effect on my psyche, guys. Emotional damage, one might say. Emotional damage to the max. These, oof, don't even get me started. These things are cool. These things look cool. These things remind me of, I want to say Borderlands, but it might just be the lighting making things look a little bit cell shaded. I know that Misbehave loves cell shading. It's his favorite art medium. Swears by it. He's like, if something isn't cell shaded, I don't want to play it. I don't want to look at it unless it's cell shaded. I'm like, damn, I don't know you felt so strongly. He's like, yeah, it's the best. It needs to be cell shaded. Otherwise, get it out of my sight. Get it out of my sight if it's not cell shaded. I'm like, fair. Fair. Yeah, it's got Blossom moving and other things, so Shelby just think of the games. Yeah, right? How dare they? How dare they? I gotta say, getting out of my ship and looking at this area, fun in a there was nothing to do kind of way. When is this gonna be something that we do to like explore and find stuff? When, Vilja? When, Vilja? No. I just saw your message, Vilja. Crazy. I don't know what any of that means. You keep saying like 3-letter acronyms that my smooth brain doesn't understand. You brought Certicom, what do you think they will land valid 2 hours, I think? Long inside Star Citizen? Just a bunch of promises, right? I was listening to like Answer the Call with Salty and Croncy, and they jokingly said Polaris variant, and the more they talked about it, the more they were like, holy shit. it's not something that they wouldn't do. Do you imagine? They're like, oh yeah, we made a variant of the Polaris. This one you can control the guns as the pilot. I don't know. I think they're gonna do some like random stuff on the what's it called? Crafting side of things. They'll do like a random little video that doesn't do anything at all. Hey Boyds, spawn in. This is the spot. I ran to here, bro. I was here. Where's the birds, my guy? Where's the birds, my guy? I just don't think they spawned in, you know. They didn't spawn. Shocker. Alright. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what the worst part is? They could drop the Hull B and I'd buy it in a heartbeat because I'm a stupid idiot. Even if it required fresh money, I probably still would because I'm a stupid idiot. But God, I love the Hull A, dude. I just want a little bit more cargo on that bad boy. But the Hull C, it hurts my soul. And you know, we've been through this before. It hurts my soul. But boy, oh boy. Clearview Emergency Shelter? I want to check that one. But it's daytime here. It'll be nighttime there. Fully released Polaris, came with a laser, standalone Hull. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them. I don't know if we know like a rough time frame, but I would be happy, not exclusively, like just like completely, but if they released the rework of the Aurora at SitCon, they're like, that's done. I'd be like, fucking sick, thank you. And I'd fly it everywhere. But they'd probably break it like everything else, right? It'd be broken. It wouldn't work. But yeah, they'll do that. Or the Perseus. They'll be like, there's another version of the Perseus. Or like you have to buy a module or something for, I don't know, some wild nonsense. Some ridiculous thing that you pay extra for. And people are like, yeah, I'll pay extra for it. I say that like I judge the people that spend the money on the game. I mean, I'm just as bad. I'm just as bad. Give me that Hull B, son. But I mean, it's only just started production. So Hull B's a ways out, I think. Or Polaris Utility? True. True. Like a Polaris that has like that internal area just empty, so it's kind of like the raft. You just put crates directly onto it. That'd be sick. What is any ship like that, really? What if they made an even bigger raft that holds like 1,000 SCU? It's basically just like an upside down ironclad. What is this? This is minables. Now that I've decided not to mine, the universe is gonna mock me. Yep. Hull B? Yeah, the Hull B started going into pre-production, they said. Didn't it? Like, what? When did they announce that? It was like not this most recent roadmap roundup, but the other one? Pretty sure. I want the Hull B. Unless they change the cargo number, it's still 384 SCU. Which I think is like 832s. Is that it? I don't know. I can't math right now. My brain is smooth, you know. My brain is smooth, chat. Where can I go that someone might have left the ship that isn't Armistice? That's the key thing, right? Why Pyro might be better for this kind of thing. Hellas Regret. I think anyone's going to be there. Triastro Processing. Sakura Sun. Actually, these ones? Is Sakura Sun Goldenrod? Let's go find out. Let's go have a look. And if I get blown up, whatever. I'll just lose Hopian horns in my bag and then I'll even I just want to see some abandoned ships that I might be able to pull components from, even if they're like the default, just for funsies, right? It's just for funsies. and then like break the ship down. But again, it's not like, it's not vital. It's not super important. I'm just giving myself something to do, you know? Just giving myself some tasks. Just to while away the time in the space. I just don't know which ones are like private property where they're like, you can't come here. I feel like Sakura-san Goldenrod is one of those. Just don't remember. I just don't remember if it was. Guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out soon. If I get shot at by, but although the turrets might still be broken, right? Turrets still ignoring people? I think there might be. I don't know. I just need to find someone's abandoned ship that I could rip apart. Just for fun. There's the turret markers. I'm not being told that it's private property, so I think we're okay in that regard. Just don't want to switch out of SCM. Or out of nav mode. I don't have any ships here, bro. I don't think there's any ships here. That's wild. I guess ASD facilities now, right? It's so weird not to have a million ships just clogging up this area. Crazy. What's the world come to, chat? What's the world come to? It's wild. Huh. I can genuinely say I'm flabbergasted. Normally there's like a million rafts. Oh, but I guess because the event's over, right? People have just given up. They're like, I don't need to go to this place that's broken. Wait, can you even go into these? Sakura-san? Do I even care? Was there ever any good loot in these places? I don't think there was, right? I hope these places get an overhaul. Maybe that's what they'll do at Sitcon Villager. Maybe they're like, now that we've done ASD facilities and it was a complete success, we're going to go ahead and put some... I was in a competitive match. Did you win? Did you win? Like, now that we've had a complete success with the ASD facilities, we're going to go ahead and put some of that into the distribution centers that we said we were going to do 2 years ago. Literally, I died listening to your shit about my love for cell shading, but you love it! You love cell shading. It's your favorite. You know? You just won't, you won't stop yapping on about how much you love cell shading. You handsomely bearded fuck. Well. Handum? Not handsome, just handum? What is handum? Tell me more. Tell me more about this mysterious handum. I am confused. Not a damn clue. Ask my fingers, they wrote it? Damn. Your fingers be wild. I don't know if you were here earlier. So I managed to, through some weirdness, get all 3 streams running, but my CPU was not having a bar of it. So I was like, okay, who is the max? So I think I'm going to do some tweaking on OBS and try to get this whole, because there's the profiles. I want to make a profile that just streams to YouTube and figure out how to do YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Because, I mean, it's no secret that I prefer YouTube, but I want to give that a go. But I got it working. It just wigged out. It did that weird thing where like I had things set up, but it was like, no, I'm going to use this stream, but that had like the Bitcraft default information. I was like, well, that's not what I wanted. Bossy 2, then I know which 2 you're going with. Yeah, well, I mean, again, it'll be a testing thing. If I can have both profiles set up and alternate and not always do like just one, if that makes sense. I don't see the point in investing as much time into Twitch because, you know, they're weird. Harper's Point. Is Harper's Point a place that I can go buy stuff at? I think it is. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. I bought the salvage yard in GTA Misbehave, and I just got the staff member and the rusty beated up tow truck, so that's cool. Oh yeah. That's my story. And that's my story. And there's been more posts on the Discord from that dev about that game. Been thinking of ditching streaming entirely as well, just focus on vids. Yeah, I get that way sometimes. But at the moment, because my inspiration for like actual videos is so zero, I'm just like, I might as well just stream to do something in the meantime. Just so I don't become like reclusive away from content. Yeah, I haven't read them yet, but there's some stuff in there. I'm like, okay. Okay. Okay, bro. This is the one. This is the one that has like the cool little lake near it. But I don't see markers, so I don't think there's ships there. Oh. Hey, someone left their ship there. So I'm gonna break it down. Unless it's too big. We'll find out. We'll find out. Be right back. New game starting. Lurkin, not a problem. Good luck. Think of cell shading. Yo, is that a person's name? Luck. What is luck? It's a ship in the water. What? Get out of here with that. Are you serious? That's funny. What is that ship? An Apollo. An Apollo triage. Belong to someone? Does it belong to someone? Arts? Cargo. 1.2. They've been using it for a bit. And then that one is something else. All right. Well, that one's already broken, so I might be able to crack that, dude. I might be able to salvage that boy. Is that Gumby ramp? It is. This ship's also... No, it's... Oh, okay. The wind bumping that around? Okay, so its landing gear's not down. Interesting. That's crazy, man. All right. Is that a MSR? That's dead set an MSR. Huh. That's funny, bro. Look at it. It's underwater. It's underwater. Can I scrape it? I can scrape it, even while it's underwater. Gangster. Hells yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Why have I got... That's annoying. That's funny, dude. Can I crack an MSR with a vulture? I don't think it's too big, right? I think I can. I kind of don't want to though, because I think it's the funniest thing just to leave it there. That's kind of funny. Just scraping it while it's underwater. And it's called luck too. That's funny. Such gamer nonsense, right? Such gamer nonsense. That's wild. That is an MSR, right? Yeah. Okay. The shape is very distinctive. Do we think that any sort of like, because obviously they did the small amount of work on the Herald and now it has little flaps that open up. Do we think that means they're actually working on any sort of data running or data collection or something like that to go with it? Or do we just think it was like a weird little onboarding task for someone, be like, hey, let's see if you can code this thing to move without breaking the entire ship? Because I don't ever want to hope. I did a video ages ago. It was like one of my early videos on like data running and what I think missions should be. Once upon a time, when I was a young content creator with hope and joy in my heart. And now I'm just like, yeah, CRG. Yeah, CRG. He's bloody fucking. You know? They broke me. They broke my spirit, chat. And I'll never forgive them for that. I kind of want to leave this ship in the lake because I think it's just funny. I wonder what the story is behind this. Did someone intentionally drop this here? Or did they mess up? Or did they want to see if it was like shallow water? The fact that it's called luck is even funnier. Like, what's up with that? What if there's treasure inside of it, guys? And it's put here by the devs. And all you gotta do is just be adventurous and go underwater. What if it's that? No thanks. That's a no from me. That's a no from me, CIG. Nice try. Nice try trying to get me to die. Trying to get me to go underwater. And then you're like, hey, by the way, we've decided the helmet you're wearing doesn't have a rebreather. Sucks to suck. And I'm like, thanks, CIG. You found another way to hurt me. Good job. And they're like, I know. All right. I'm done scraping that one. But I do want to break down this ship. I do want to break down this ship. But its shields are still on. That hostiles? No, they're friendlies. Okay. So what we're going to do, bro, I'm going to find a spot to land over here. I don't think there's like a super flat spot in this area, right? I don't think they're hostile. They'd be shooting at me by now if they were, right? Right. Right. Think so. Well, if I die, we'll know that I was wrong. We'll know that I was wrong. Let's get into this Apollo and we'll turn everything off. So we can crack the bastard down. So we can crack him down, eh? Oh, look at you, you cheeky bloody prawn, eh? Look at you, cheeky bloody prawn. Hey, your match already over, bro. I thought you'd still be in a match. Look at you. Look at you. What a ninja. What a ninja. Came in here, he's like, zip, zip, zip. Mid-game. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay, all right. Oh, is this going to be a... I'll still totally be able to get back on my ship. I'll still totally be able to get back on my ship. Thank you, though. Thank you for booping that cheeky, tricky bugger on the head. They got through. Like, normally the... Maybe... Did I change something by, like, installing stuff? Installing everything? Oh, I didn't close the door. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe that's what's happened here. Maybe someone can't get into their ship. Maybe. No, I think they can. Ooh. It hasn't been abandoned. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I'll go crime staff for destroying it. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They have med gel on the wall, do they? No. You don't need to put med gel on the wall. You just flame it and it comes back. So dumb. Such a Gumby thing. Very CIG. Leaving private property? Good. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent man. I'm gonna run over to these NPCs real quick and see what's up. Okay, my music is just playing sounds that sound like people talking. Superman! Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Can I close the door from this side? You guys look pretty cool standing around the fire. You guys got any treasure in here? You guys got any treasure? No? All right. That's all right. I didn't want treasure anyway. It's a lie. I did want treasure. Of course I want treasure, chat. What are you talking about?
Hey.
I live for treasure. I live for treasure. Ooh, ammo box. Hello. Oh, just some armor. I mean, sure, I guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Water bottle. Ew. My thirsty boy. What about a bunch of glow sticks? Oh, water bottle. Sick. Nice. Give me these ones. And these ones. Thank you. Beautiful. I wonder how long the glow sticks last for, right? Like you put them up, player rolls by, like 24 hours later, the glow stick's still there. Dude, that's wild. That's cool that that's in the lake. Running water. One day they'll figure out what they want to do with like water tech, right? Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey, you guys sound the same. You seem really cold. Oh wait, microtech. Wait, what is it? It's 21 degrees or is it negative 20? Just 21, right? I think it's super. Oh, no, it could be negative 21 actually. Could be. It could very well be. What is that? What is that? It glows. Why can't I have it? Gimme. That's rude. That's rude, CIG. I love glow-in-the-dark shit. You can't just put that there and not let me get it. Now I gotta go buy some glow-in-the-dark stuff in real life. Thanks. Thanks a lot, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? Activate it. Yep. Thank you. Harry. Okay. Place it. Place it right there. Yeah, boy. Sick. That's awesome. Wait. Oh. Let's see a glow stick in the water with the ship that's down there. Hey? Oh. Why does that look like something else? That looks sick, bro. That's so intriguing. Okay. Activate. Harry. You can kind of see it briefly, but then it... Okay. You have another glow stick? No. Put another glow stick on your chest. Oh, it's already activated. Whoa. Okay. Nah, once it goes down... Oh. Once it goes down there, you kind of like lose it. That's okay. Hey there. Anyway, back to what I was doing, chat. We're gonna break this bloody Apollo down. Break this Apollo down. Apollo triage. Break down the Apollo triage because it's an eyesore. It's an absolute waste of money. It's a disappointment sandwich. And I don't have time for it. We're gonna break it down. Because even though the vulture... No! Did my internet drop? My internet dropped. Damn, brother. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think my net dropped, kids. That's El Loco Pollo. It did. Dead set. Dead set. It broke. That's crazy. Well. Well, crazy. Only offline. Is it my PC that's offline or is it the internet? That's the question. Checking with my phone through the Wi-Fi. Checking with my phone through the Wi-Fi. Okay, reconnected. So my internet dropped out. That was wild. That was wild. I don't know if it was just like, because like OBS was like not connected. So I briefly dropped out. But I think there's a delay. Yeah, that's the point where I dropped out there. I'm watching it. Interesting. Crazy. Still broadcasting there, but OBS was like wigging out. Okay. Don't know. Maybe I had enough of a buffer window. Anyway, in case you couldn't tell, I wasn't really doing much anyway. How you doing, Mika? I'm probably going to wrap the stream up there because I'm getting close to the 2-hour mark anyway. Thanks for hanging out for my incredibly doing nothing at all stream. I didn't really do much salvaging. I got the mining ship. Maybe I'll do that later. And then I'm going to do some tweaking and playing around and trying to get like some YouTube. I want to do the shorts and the YouTube stream at the same time, but I don't think I can do that while streaming to Twitch as well. So I'm going to have to play around with that. But I'll do some more researching, watching videos, figuring some stuff out, and I'll go from there. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the hell out of you. If you haven't already and you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch, feel free to do those things and, let me know that you like the cut of my jib. But as always, be good to each other. Stay beardy. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Bye.